Good morning, grand rising, beautiful people. Like a lot of people say you hurt them, but they don't see the hurt that they cause because you don't deal with issues the way they does deal with issue. You don't you don't wear your problem on your sleeve or your stress in your face. Don't you don't hold malice and them type of things. You feel what you feel, you move on from that. You know what I mean? But some people after they do what they do and you react or you react, they want to play the victim. They want to play the victim. Some people don't even realize, some people so self-absorbed and caught up in their own self that they don't stop to think about the next person beside them. And especially, it's like so much things I want to say, but I just say, you know what, let me not say it and just leave it. Let it be. You know what I mean? Because as I say, a lot of people cannot see themselves or they feel they have a right to do this because of this. You know what I mean? But one thing I know in life, in this life, you see, if you fail to look at yourself, life will make sure you get that message. That is what I sure about in this life. What fun? And that is just one aspect of it. Like the next part of it is a lot of people don't take the time to find out why you're really hurting. They assume you're hurting because of that, and that's all they see. You know what I mean? Like last night, I was talking to a friend of mine, right? And she was saying to me, right? She was saying, "Why?" Because I was saying, I don't want to hate nobody, but there's one person in my life that I would, I don't like. They could dead. I feel, or I don't care. And my friend was like, if it's because you know they gone with somebody else, or if it's because they choose somebody else, or is it because of how they did it. And I was like, it don't have nothing to do with them choosing anybody, really. Like I never tell nobody don't choose nobody. I never beg nobody to choose me. I was just there. I was just present. I wanted to be more of a friend than to be a spouse in that person's life. That is one. And two, it wasn't about none of them kind of thing. It wasn't about no infidelity and who the person that they choose. Or it wasn't about that shit. It was about I needed somebody at the lowest of the lowest, regardless of who you choose. What the fuck? We don't give a fuck. It wasn't there. You know what I mean? So that showed me a lot. Not because even if it's because of who you're tied to, that showed me a lot about who you are as a person, you know? And that's that. So it's not because of what they choose, but it's because I don't know. Let me not even get into that because I started to go back. But anyways, remember to stay moisturized and to stay hydrated. See you when I see you. To that.